XL Starship time. This time, thanks to Master Replicas, it's the Enterprise NX-01 XL. Hi guys, Retro Trek Ralph here with another Star Trek Eaglemoss Master Replicas Hero Collector model and magazine review, hopefully. This time we're trying to get all the Star Trek collection anyway. We're basically a few short and the XLs. So while they're on offer, I'm going to get the XLs while I can. This one, bought on Master Replicas the other week. It's it was £40, so it's pretty cheap. Also came, I bought another ship as well, because that you bought one of these at the time you could get the Enterprise J as well for dirt cheap, so I bought both as well. Hooray! So let's have a look at this normal, usual Eaglemoss stuff. It's not sealed, this one. It looks like it might have already been opened, but it's straight from Master Replicas. Hopefully, it should all be there. Actually, it might not be open, that. Oh, no, we don't have a magazine inside, which is a little bit strange because these all came with magazines. But this was the fourth, I believe it was, in the series to be released as an XL. I'll try and lift it out without trying to destroy anything. This is actually quite tricky to get out of here. I was thinking that maybe the magazine is underneath. I don't think it is. Anyway, we'll leave that for the time being. It's a 123AA/A, so it's still a first run Starship, which is nice. So let's have a look. Ooh, that is really, really heavy. And to be honest, that's actually really, really nice. Underneath here, no, we don't have a magazine. We do have the magazines for the standard one, so it's not essential that I have the magazines anyway. So, that's one side. Let's have a look at the ship. This is the Doug Drexler design. It was based originally on the Akira class Starship, which I think we first saw in Star Trek First Contact. And there's a heck of a lot of similarities between this and the Akira. But in timeline, this was the first Warp 5 capable Starship from Earth. So it was way before Starfleet. And it was just, well, before the Federation. This was one of the first Starfleet ships. But they still did bits and bats anyway. So this is all, I'm not entirely sure if that's metal and that's metal. So I think the plastic parts on here are just probably, I don't know. It does all sound metal to me, apart from probably the cells there. Really, really nice. So good, massive size here. Compared to the other ones, which is just probably fitted there, this is a good few inch longer than the other version, the standard version we got for NX-01 and XL1. The later ones had upside down on one side. The Enterprise itself did in the original series. I think it's a naval tradition. Didn't do it on here, obviously. Obviously they show there no USS because this is the first model. Never did anything with the USS before that, even the NCC, it was NX class. So let's have a look at this a lot closer. So there we go. Some lovely markings on here. There's a lot of windows on here, especially on the side here, which aren't painted. Some dabs painted on all the place in black, and not where the indentations are. Nice gold bridge there. Quite nice, that. There's a lot of definition on this for the metal parts. It's really nice. Back section there. Which I don't think they did anything with this section. It's quite weird. It was just a thing. You got warp engines, impulse, well, these might have been an impulse engine, but I doubt it, but impulse engine on the back in blue, a lot slower than what classes afterwards would have been. Nice markings on the pylons, there it is. And the engine's there. You got some nice blue markings inside the nacelle. Is that clear? Yeah, that's a clear part. That could be potentially lit if the pylons weren't so thin. Big panel gap there, but then again, we get these from these anyway, it's fine. We understand. That's really nice. Look at the underside. This, I thought this was the engineering section. It's quite strange how it's well out of the way from everything. Shuttle bays on the back there. And that centre bit used to be a navigational, I think it was a sensor array or something. Lots and lots of windows put in and not in the right place. And some sensor pads on the front. Because what they did in the later ships is right around the edge were all full sensors. I'm not quite sure if they're not, are they? Because there's just windows on the side. The whole banking of like the Enterprise D was all sensors all around the saucer. Get yourself in there and the bussard collector. There we go. Kind of small, kind of very over with the modelling, holding it in place. They'll be a little bit more delicate than that, or a bit more a bigger bussard collector on the end, but it does work. It does work for the ship. Really nice details on here. These parts on the side here, I always thought they were like landing pads for something. Unless it's just a hatch to getting out. I know there was an episode where they had the mine sort of like somewhere over here sort of thing, and they must have come out of the ship. Not sure if docking ports were here or up here or whatever. Some lovely accent markings on this. And for what this is actually pretty good. I mean, I'm getting some decent ships lately from Master Replicas. I'm buying them themselves, obviously, not sponsored by them, although occasionally they do retweet, which is really nice of them. The model of this was refit. If they were going to do a Series 5, they did say that it was going to be fully refit with a secondary hull underneath it, which Eaglemoss have done the model for, and we did actually see that ship in the Series 3 of Picard. We had the Fleet Museum, and it's in the background. You can see it, and it's fully Doug Drexler's refit with the secondary hull, and these pylons come down for it. I think this part was, I'm sure if that part was actually left in or not, but full engineering section underneath. Very weirdly small, but completely fit with this. Obviously going straight in there where the shuttle bays are, access down to the secondary hull section. With this one being the original navigation reflector on the front. Really, really nice. I'm glad that that's not too sticky outy at least, because that could probably easily break off. So it's nice being just there, a little bit understated. Other than that, quite good. RCS thrusters on the side. Big section there for the, I don't know, probably some sort of warp things. It's really nice. Really, really nice indeed. Like I said, this was the 4th XL that they brought out. So, yeah, it was good to see it. But at the time, I didn't bother with the XLs. So that's why we're catching up now with these for you guys. So you can all see them as well as me. And they're really nicely displayable as well. I really do think they are pretty good. We have a few more XLs to show you as well. And when they come cheap enough anyway, I'm going to buy them. There are some ones that are going to be bought early because they are either limited edition or they've just decided to find stock and stuff like that. So they will be coming pretty soon when Master Replicas release them. So we have to be patient and wait for that. So I really like this. It's got some really good patterns on there, the Aztecian sort of patterns. That's really nice. And I think for later iteration was these lines across here not showing all the blue through, were actually removed. So you can see all of the blue through the sides. I think one side was actually completely blocked up, and then there was blue on the one of them. Yeah, really nice. Good ship, really like it. £40, not bad, but then when you got a decent offer with the Enterprise J, well worth it. So, with that in mind, thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe. Follow me on social media. Consider being a Patreon to help me out every month. Consider a donation so you can help. I can do a video for you, and anything and everything is gratefully received. So with that in mind, I'll see you in another video. Bye for now.